Okay, so welcome to this week's Annuata Energy Clearing. So it's a really big topic this week. It's about sovereignty. It's about being in our sovereign. And it's very interesting because this came through last week to work on this week. And then we've seen everything come up this week play out on the global scale stage news-wise. And this is the demise of the elite, the ruling class, the hierarchy that we're seeing play out in front of us. And the really interesting thing about this and the really interesting thing about our sovereignty is we need to not turn away, and we need to take care of ourselves. And the most important thing that we can do on a personal level is understand what it brings up for us, understand what surface is for us, because part of that is going to be part of our story, like part of our role, part of what is for us to heal within ourselves. So for me, a lot of things come up for sure, especially being somebody that works with women and somebody that works with the eros, the intimacy of the feminine, and how important that is. And when there are global and collective things playing out, that obviously affects us because it's present, it's in the undercurrent. So it then comes back to nervous system, safety, all of those kind of things, and what our role is within the feminine when we have not been protected by the ruling class and by the masculine. So for me, that becomes really alive right now. But everyone will have their different feelings and interpretations of what comes up when we move through these things collectively. And what's important to your own sovereignty is to understand what's coming up for you, and then why and how you can heal and resolve and work that through. In your own way and in your own journey, because sovereignty stands for it's how we stand, it's how we hold ourselves, and we often associate the word with king, queen, all of this kind of thing, but actually that still has a hierarchy. So I think there's a new version of this coming through, and how we stay in our power, how we stand in our power, how we contribute to the collective, because it's not about turning away right now, it's about standing, and it's about our contribution and our unique role, because we all have a unique role and we all have a unique place, and that is what sovereignty is, and that is what the collective is, and that is what this contribution is all about. It's a belonging and it's a becoming, and that's what we're stepping into, and that's what we're holding space for today. Before we go in, I just want to check if anyone wants to share anything or say anything. We will hold space for sharing at the end when we have stopped recording, but I just want to check everyone's okay to go in now. Yeah, okay, great. So let's go into our meditation process, our theta state, to come into connection with this theme of sovereignty today. So if you're comfortable to do so, getting cozy, comfy in your seats, and you can close down the eyes, placing the palms facing up on your legs. And we're going to take 3 breaths in together. So breathing into the nose and out the mouth in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. When you're ready, just release. Letting anything go that is not serving you. Breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holding at the top. And releasing and letting go. And final time in through the heart space, breathing in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold it at the top. And release and let go. As we sink deeper and deeper into the heart space, bring the awareness through the body. expanding the heart space beyond the physical body. Down, down, down through the earth. Keep going deeper and deeper now, surrendering all that you are, all of your thoughts, all of your feelings into the earth. Allow yourself to be held. Allow yourself to be supported and surrendered right here, right now, in this space, into the earth. Keep going down, 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 till you see that bright white light at the center of the earth. Feel that connection, that pulsation of that bright white light at the core of the earth, as if it were a heartbeat, and aliveness and a pulsation, feeling it moving up and up through the layers of the earth. Keep going higher and higher, up, 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 through the soles of the feet, into the legs, into the root to the tailbone, activating, awakening, into the womb space, activating, awakening, into the stomach, the solar plexus, into the heart space, softening and opening, up the shoulders, the neck, the back of the neck, sides of the neck, the throat, the back of the skull or the jaw or the chin, the ears, the eardrums, the tip of the nose, the eye sockets, the temples, the third eye, the forehead, the crown. Seeing a small version of you popping out of the crown, wrapping yourself in a ball of bright white light, iridescent light, as we go deeper and deeper into your subconscious, into the deepest parts of you. Go up, up, up through the sky, up, up, up through the stars, up, up, up through the universe, through the planes of light, dark lights, bright lights, dark lights, into the golden mist, through the jelly-like substance. Keep going deeper and deeper, through the pink mist, into the iridescent, pearlescent light, deeper and deeper and deeper. There we go. Keep going into that pearlescent light, dissolving the ball of protection around you, and allow yourself to surrender, to be fully held in infinite source now. Allow yourself to receive the unconditional love, the pure white light of infinite source. First of all, sending a healing round, unconditional love to the collective right now, to any shock, trauma, fears, dysregulation, to the collective. And bringing awareness to any feelings sitting in the stomach right now, any discomfort, any kind of like, a bit like butterflies, any of those feelings within you now. Let's just bring awareness there. And can you start to connect to that feeling and that sensation for many reasons, and each person individually has a sensation or a feeling that they connect to within their stomach that isn't, it's not necessarily, it's not a positive feeling, but it's a sensation. And what does it mean to you? And what does it signify to you? What are the words that come up as you connect into that kind of uncomfortable nervousness in the stomach? Just start to get words coming into your awareness of what it means, or what it signifies, or what your body is communicating to you. And then with that word or those words, ask, what is the worst thing about that? And ask again, what is the worst thing about that? And again, what is the worst thing about that? And then I want you to flip that. What do you gain from that? That word, that feeling that you've ended with there. What happens when that is seen? What happens when that is brought into the light? We're just going to send a healing of unconditional love to all of you and all of this within you. And any feelings of shame, regret, remorse, we're just going to send a healing of unconditional love right here, right now. And then what are the parts of you that are feeling afraid to be seen now? What are the deepest parts of you that you're fearing being seen? Knowing that it's safe in this space, knowing that you are held, knowing that you are held in the light, in unconditional love, to see that part of you, to reveal that part of you, if only to yourself, to the light, so that it is no longer hidden. What part of your truth wants to be revealed, wants to be seen, wants to be lit up, wants to be in the light? What part of you has been aching with this suppression in your internal? Can you light that up now? Activate it now. Activate it within now. And then start to get a sense of why it was suppressed, or why it was shut down, or why it was frozen, or why it was tucked away. And then as you get a sense of any of the projections that were placed upon you from others, from society, can you remember the very first time you felt that projection? You felt that shaming, you felt that the wrongness, that you made it wrong, all the way back to the very first time if you can. Seeing her, bringing her into the light now, seeing her truth now, allowing her feelings to be shared, to be validated, to be witnessed in unconditional love through infinite source, through your wise version that you are now, through the eyes of the woman you are now, and give her what she needs or what she needed that she did not receive. Connect from your heart to hers. And if it's okay with you, on any level, we're going to pull, cancel, delete any part of her where she decided she was wrong. Heal, resolve, dissolve, destroy and uncreate, all of that into the light of Creator. Any untruths that were projected on her, any fears, any shame, we're going to pull all of that. Or just send an unconditional love to all of that, whatever feels resonant for you. And let her know her truth is valid. She is a child of the universe. She is deserving of unconditional love. She is deserving of shining her light and being in the light. Sending a huge healing of unconditional love to the nervous system. Downloading what it feels like for her, the small girl, having a regulated nervous system. Downloading what it feels like for her to feel safe with a regulated nervous system. To feel loved in her truth. To feel seen in her truth. To feel validated in her truth. To feel honored in her truth. To feel whole in her truth. To feel beautiful in her truth. To feel respected in her truth. Allowing any other feelings to dissolve. Knowing that this is her birthright, her sovereign birthright, that every single child of the universe is worthy of. Downloading what that feels like. And then what it feels like to be in this version of herself, this connection, this sovereignty, this seen, validated, respected, honored, in connection with the people she loves the most. How does it feel to be in connection, no longer isolated, but in connection with who she loves most? I'm learning what it feels like to receive unconditional love and connection from the moment of birth up until today. What it feels like to have deep connection to her heart, to a full heart, to a radiant heart. What it feels like to soften and open that heart, even if it's just in this space where you are being held in unconditional love. What it feels like to experience, to soften and open the heart, her heart. In all of the expressions and all of the truths of her heart. And any sadness and grief, sending huge healing of unconditional love. As we witness those feelings, those sensations, those experiences, as she feels them, maybe she can start to release them, to soften them. So they are no longer controlling. So they are no longer gripping. And so they are no longer shielding. And all of the beliefs, programs, and blocks and energetic blocks that she placed down as protection. Can we just see all of that within her now? Just the awareness, just the realization. And can we show her what it feels like to hold safe, secure boundaries and protection energetically without shielding, blocking, stopping her heart from radiating love, from experiencing love, from receiving love, and from being love. And how much this is of a deep inside job, this inner connection to the heart is for you and only you. This inner connection to love is for you. It's always inside you. and what it feels like to grow this connection, to experience this connection, to live this connection, dissolving the blocks of protection and barriers and shields, with now the higher awareness of what it feels like to exist within the energetic boundary and protection of yourself, your energy, and how it feels to be in alignment with your choices, both in connection with this full, radiant heart and love, and what you see in the world, what you experience in the world, and how this protection and boundary takes care of you, simply by your command, simply by your alignment to your own heart, your own truth, your own love. It feels like so many of your truths and desires are coming online. They're coming into your awareness now. To be experienced, to be felt, to take action and direct your life. No rush, but just in its own time. And the fullness and the wholeness radiating through you, your being. And what that feels like as it emanates through you, for you, to you, and within this space, how it feels to be in connection with this emanation, with this inner truth, this inner knowing, this inner being. And anywhere and noticing the throat where the words have not felt in alignment with this inner truth, this inner emanation, this inner sovereignty. All the times that you've stopped the words from flowing, all the times you've trapped the voice, held back from speaking, this inner flow, this inner truth, this inner knowing, this inner feeling, this inner sensation. The love from within, the eros, the life force that is full, alive and present right now. Just going to tune into this a sec. What will it take to speak the words, to be in full expression of your inner truth, to stand for your full self, your entire self, in coherence, in alignment, in integrity, in your own freedom? What will it take for those words to flow, for those words to be in connection? All expressions. So what's coming through is that there's writers here. Writing helps. Writing will express. Some of you sharing in your circles more, your where you show up in the world, on your own channels. And then I'm feeling the throat clearing a lot already. Knowing that you're free to share in your own way. And also knowing that we only do it when it feels good. We only do it when it feels in alignment, like this level of alignment. If it doesn't feel good in our nervous system, it's not the right thing to do. Our intuition, our inner guidance will tell us. We're just sharing what feels good. Knowing now with a deeper awareness of when it feels suppressed and how that will shut things down internally. And even if we're sharing just with a close friend or anything, it's just really important to keep sharing your feelings, your expressions, your inner truth, your inner guidance, your intuitions, your wisdoms. Because it keeps the heart open. It keeps your expression, your full expression. It keeps your life force, your creativity. It keeps it open. Keeps it flowing. And this is not one of the major components and steps of being in your sovereignty. Witnessing how that feels and looks for each one of you. That little twinkle, that little divine spark that feels activated. In the fullest and widest potential expressions, being of you. Really knowing how worthy you all are of this imprint you're here to make. And just to say as well, like the timing is now. It wasn't then. Anyone that feels they're too late or behind or anything like that, just going to send a healing of unconditional love to all of that within you now. The timing is now. The time is now. This is the time to release your full self, your full expressions, your life force, your creativity, each in their own way. And that is what is so beautiful. That is what beauty is, this truly unique expression of everyone. And that is what this coming together is. That's what the collective is. That's what belonging is. That's what connection is. The freedom that we all express uniquely in the divine spark that we are, but in the unique way that we are here to do, to be. And that's how the collective rises now. That's how the sovereignty of each person expands right now and opens. And as we're moving through these externally chaotic times, and the feelings, allowing the feelings of even frustration, rage, anger to be alive, but not to be us. So they can be witnessed, they can be felt, they can be experienced. Always better to do it in theta, to be honest. Like a teacher once told me that you can go up into theta and do your to release all of the frustration and all of the feelings, so that you can come back to your natural state, which is this state of love, of life force, of power, of connection from within. And that you can move, live, and exist from this place, no matter what is going on else. And the presence and the power that you will bring to the world simply by being in that is such a gift, such a powerful gift. So that you get to become and be more of the gift of you. And you get to stand in the power of you, the love of you, the full expressions of you. In a time we want to see more of you. Final unconditional love to dissolve, and he'll resolve all those little hidden parts that existed before this point. And all of the lessons, gains, and virtues from those parts of you, acknowledging them now. This is not to say any part of your existence or life has been wrong. We have gained. We're always gaining. We're gaining virtues and lessons always. Acknowledging them is the work. Integrating and bringing them through to your full power, to your full expression, to your sovereign. allowing yourself to fully receive all that is meant for you today, all the unconditional love into every cell of your body, into all of your experiences, memories that made you who you are, sitting here right now, showing up for yourself, living in these times, right here, right now. Filling yourself up, every cell, every organ, the bones, with unconditional love, infinite source. As you place yourself in a ball of protection, and start to come down through the layers, through the jelly-like substance, through the planes of light, down, 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 down. Keep going, keep going, keep going through the universe. Keep going through the sky, hovering above your head, and dropping through the body, through the brain, through the bones, receiving this healing, receiving this shift in awareness, receiving this to all levels of your being as you drop it all the way through the earth, down, 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 plugging into the core of the earth. Feel the pulsation as you come up through the soles of the feet into the body, placing yourself in that ball of protection, that energetic protection around your auric field, radiating love and allowing in only that which is of your highest good, in the highest and best way possible, with grace, ease, love, flow, joy. When you're ready, you can place the hands onto the heart center. Breathing in 3 times together to the heart space. Inhale through the nose. Exhale, you're coming back into the body, just shaking a little, in through the nose. And exhale, So much gratitude to yourself for being you, for showing up, in through the nose. And exhale, rubbing the palms together, creating lots of, when you're ready, creating lots of heat in the palms of your hands, gently touching the cheeks, the forehead, massaging the head, the face, and when you're ready, placing over the eyes and blinking the eyes open.